minutes in time to cure. I got the salt within the system. I got the capacitors. Each one is going to be multiplied. So these two capacitors are going to phase one wire right here, this side, this one, this side, this one. So I'm going to phase one wire. And it's an earth stick and salt and resin. I'm going to go back in here and do it again. Got my sanding, just coupling these parts to it. I'm going to take foil around it, foil tape, adhesive, and I'm going to take copper. I'm going to take rubber behind it and rubber sheet behind it. I'm going to cut it out to the ring, get the shape, rubber, and then the last part I'm going to do metal. So that's for the microwave blocking. I'm also going to put capacitance for the metal, capacitance for the foil. So that's the following what I'm going to do right now. And right now I'm just letting it cure. I face the wires with a hot glue, so I don't get no kind of phase out of it. You know, I don't want anything to break, no wires to come loose. They're very thin. And yeah, that's the following. So I'm going to add the capacitors for the foil. These are for the wires. Now I'm going to add the capacitors for the foil and for the sheets. So here we have the capacitors. 2 is going to phase one wire, where it's 450 watts, 450 volts for one phase wire. And that's going to induce heat here. All of these are going to be controlled as far as the capacitors, driven by an ultrasonic driver, transducer driver, cleaner. And that's going to phase this, the capacitor, the voltage output to the inductor, to the electrical energy wire. Now, these capacitors that are shingled separately by themselves, this is to phase the metal sheet. So there's 4 of them, one phase, one phase, one phase, one phase. It's going to 450 watt volts, and that's going to induce 1800 volts for the sheet. Instead of using synchronous induced currents for repel, it's going to have DC and also emit an AC current against the inductor wire, electrical energy winding, electrodynamics, and the sheet is going to also weave paramagnetic electrodynamics. And both of these are going to collide to repel one another. However, the force of the bottom shall be greater than the force of the electrical energy winding. Remember, there's 2 sets, so that's going to be 2 for each one. That's 2 450 volts, 2 450 volts, 2 450 volts for each wire. There's 4 phase wires, 4 phase coils that's going to receive 900 volts. It's 450 is 900 volts per phase. This is a gauge number 14, able to receive 1,000 volts. So I'm using 900 volts using a ultrasounding driver, and that will cause a lower momentum. It would not heat up by the lower momentum because of the phase point. It's like phasing a metal wire, but you're moving too fast, and because it's moving so fast, it does not get the phase off and on, off and on, off and on, so it doesn't go past the melting rate, so it remains cool. And because of velocity, dynamics, I also have iron wire, aluminum wire. So see how I have iron wire, and I also have aluminum wire. See aluminum wire is phasing here. This is where I'm phasing it, the aluminum wire and the iron wire. Iron wire over here, the aluminum wire, and I'm phasing with the copper wire. So all of it sees induced currents. And I don't think I would need a parallel. I don't need a diode for one way because it's not going to go back into the system. So I think that's good because this is a DC capacitor, one way, parallel one way, diode capacitor, and yeah.